More than 10 years after going off the air, Chappelle's show is still eminently watchable, quotable, and hilarious. But why did Dave Chappelle resonate in the first place? And why, after all these years, do we still need him more than ever? High and low. Has anybody so enthusiastic about diarrhea humor ever been called a genius as often as Dave Chappelle? In a single stand-up set, he can go from mud butt into dangerous neighborhoods, highlight the injustice of our legal system, incisively criticize the president, and then leave the planet with 3 clone triplets, a space alien, and the cure for AIDS. You almost don't realize you're learning something. He shows his flaws. The hardest part of being relatable is letting yourself be a little vulnerable. Chappelle is a master of reminding us that he's just another guy, wildly successful but just as insecure as anybody else. And he's not afraid to admit when he's made a mistake, or at least a bad joke. The infamous Wayne Brady incident is a perfect example, with a joke about Brady's supposed whiteness going too far.
White people love Wayne Brady because he makes Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X.
Chappelle brought Brady on the show as an apology. The resulting sketch about how Brady was too street even for Chappelle became an instant classic. And all because Chappelle was open enough to realize and apologize for his mistake. Hip-hop ambassador. The show's relationship with music brought some of the all-time greats into homes of millions of Americans. But it's the movie Dave Chappelle's Block Party that really proves his hip-hop and soul bona fides. The movie is a behind-the-scenes look at the days leading up to a free block party Dave threw on the streets of New York. Its inclusiveness is heartwarming and joy radiates from every frame.
Next thing we know, we see Dave Chappelle.
Do you like rap music?
Will y'all come to my block party in New York?
It's in Brooklyn on Saturday.
It's the rare concert film that feels truly special, as the show goes on in the pouring rain in front of an audience full of people who otherwise might not be able to afford the concert's fantastic lineup. Oh, and there's some jokes too. Master of the craft. Dave famously got his start in stand-up at a young age, climbing on stage at 14 and just riffing on whatever. Sure, he has his constructed jokes, but he's comfortable fitting them in between bits of stream-of-consciousness comedy and audience interaction. Sometimes it backfires, and his comedy turns downright antagonistic. But even when it's not funny, there's something thrilling about seeing a master in the process of creating. Frank and inclusive on race. If there's one thing about Chappelle's comedy that has true importance, it's the frank way in which he talks about race, using humor to bridge the gaps between people. Take, for example, the classic sketch, I Know Black People, in which Chappelle irreverently explores the inherent humor in our differences by testing random people on their knowledge of Black culture. It's these little observations, surface funny but deeply felt, that truly do a service to society at large. We're different, but we're not that different, and none of us are too good to be the butt of a great joke. It's an approach that brings us closer, and it's why, even all these years after he edged out of the spotlight, we're still waiting for Dave Chappelle. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw, and leave us a comment to let us know what your favorite Dave Chappelle sketch is.